starters list right here real quick. All right, here we go. Starting for the Labette County Grizzlies, number 4, Trey Vincent. He's a sophomore this year. He's also 5'10". Pardon me, 1 second. Excuse me while I choke myself. Next up, we have number 5, the junior, standing at 5'11", Eli Heston. Up next, number 10, he's also a junior, standing at 6 foot, Chase Carnahan. Next, we have number 12, Alex Meister. He's a junior as well, standing at 6'2". And then finally, rounding up the lineup, we have number 21, he's a senior, 6 foot, Trent Brock. The Labette County Grizzlies is coached tonight by head coach Bradley Argabright. And now let's go ahead and get into our New Blue Comets. Starting for the Blue Comets, number 2, he's a junior, 5'11" guard, Sean Williams. Number 11, first time starting tonight, he's a 6'3" junior forward, Caden Frederick. Up next, we have a 6'1" forward, he's a freshman, Caden Seamster. After him, we have a 6'3" junior guard at number 13, Cam Custer. And then finally, we have the 5'9" freshman guard, number 24, Carter Combs. And as always, the head coach for the Chanute Blue Comets tonight, Devin Crabtree.
Should be a good one here tonight.
We are just underway. We have a few of the Chanute Blue Comets sitting out, unfortunately. We talked last week about Garrett Allman with the injury that he has. I believe, was it to his Achilles? I'm not 100% sure on that injury. Jackson Combs, he's been out from a football injury, so he's not going to be in the entire the rest of the season. But of course, starting off Labette County with the ball, since they are the visiting team.
Labette County won the first matchup between these two teams. They play a slower pace style of offense. They work it until they get the open shot. They're not afraid to be patient with it, and they make you work on defense. Cam with the steal. 2-on-1, see if Cam can deliver.
Cam gets the ball stripped. Looked like Trent Brock just threw that ball into Cam's hands. And that's going to be Vincent.
Called a block
to the basket.
On Caden Seamster there.
Seamster, one of those players that is still kind of finding himself in the game of basketball, but is just athletic enough to, get by. Vincent, his first shot. Not going to be good. Once again, Vincent's just a sophomore. Of course, Chanute has 2 starting freshmen. Vincent's second shot. In and out. Seamster with the rebound. To Combs, fellow freshman. Sean Williams back to Seamster. Seamster looking for Custer. Custer trying to find Frederick down low. Frederick drives middle, gets it out to Williams. Williams also drives middle, gives it to Seamster. Seamster fakes, goes up, right-handed, off the backboard, not gonna fall.
Needed one more dribble to get to the rack there. Good move, got separation. Left his feet a little early.
Carnahan with the ball, swinging around to Vincent.
Labette County moves really well without the basketball.
Vincent to Heston.
They're constantly moving. They're going to make you work.
Meister looking for Heston.
Got the tip.
Frederick with the ball now.
Carter Coombs bringing the mic.
Combs looking for Custer on the back door, and that's going to go off Custer's hands.
Good idea. Just a little too far ahead for Cam to make that catch there.
A little too much traffic there as well.
Both teams kind of feeling each other out. Back and forth play. A little sloppy, if you want to call it that.
Carnahan gets it down to Meister. Meister looking for Heston. Heston back to Meister. Carnahan now. over to Brock. Like you said, they take their time, really looking for the right opportunity. Heston with the fake and the Euro step. Beautiful move.
Really good finish there by Eli Heston.
Little finger roll there.
Acrobatic.
Williams gives it to Seamster. Almost had that moving screen there. Combs now, never afraid to shoot from deep.
No, you got to be thinking Carter's getting ready to pull the trigger.
Of course.
You got to get something going here on offense. Kick it to
Williams
Sean.
driving. Of course, Labette County doing a great job of defending far beyond the arc. Combs to Frederick, but not before the charging foul call. That's going to be Brock there, setting his feet. He picks that up from Carter Combs. Carter, I think he picked up a couple of charging fouls last week.
Yeah, that was kind of the name of the game between these two teams. The first round is, you know, Chanute had quite a few offensive charging fouls. Labette just held it and found the open shot.
It was also a really low-scoring game, too.
It was. So we'll see if either team adjusts. Eli lets it loose.
Long three-pointer. High arcing, too.
Cam bringing it up, looking to push the pace a little bit. Kicks it to Frederick.
Frederick fakes. Gets it over to Combs. Combs guarded tight by Heston.
I don't think Heston's going to let him have a three-pointer.
Carter should have passed that backdoor cut. Seamster gets away with the travel. Combs gets the ball tipped by Heston. Vincent pushes the ball up. This Labette County team very quick. Heston sliding all over the place, gets it over to Brock. Brock pump fakes, but gets called for the travel. Got Custer up in the air, but Frederick obviously was on the back end of that too.
Yep.
Could have had the nice clean block there.
He heard the feet. It was like a receiver coming across the middle.
Exactly.
Short arms that catch, he heard the feet coming.
Combs
Pulls
up
loose.
three, off the back.
A little strong. Chanute has yet to put a basket in. 2-0.
Meister, Vincent goes up. A little bit of contact, but not enough.
Offensive board.
Backside to Vincent again. Gets it tipped, but puts it back in for two.
Third attempt.
Grizzlies up 4-0. Seamster with the ball. Williams now fakes baseline, drives back middle, gets it over to Combs, jump stops, and gets it stolen. That's going to be Meister going up.
Lays it in, got a timeout called.
Crabtree with a timeout. Looks like it's going to be a 30-second timeout. We're going to go ahead and take a 30-second timeout with them. We'll be right back here on Comet Vision.
Are Chanute's newest assisted living residences, country places where seniors truly feel at home, remain active, and maintain their dignity. Life as you want it, care as you need it. That's our motto, and is exactly how we want our seniors to live. Merry Christmas and happy holidays from our family to yours. Stay safe, healthy, and happy.
Back here at Chanute High School, 6-0, Labette County is up right now. Chanute having a tough time finding really any openings. Labette County doing a great job on defense and really guarding the Blue Comets far out beyond the three-point line.
They are. I think, you know, Chanute just has to stay patient with it. I think it's going to be tough to keep up this kind of defensive pressure the way Labette County has had at the beginning of the first quarter. So they just need to stay patient, find their shot, and they'll be okay.
Combs with the ball.
Combs gets by and kicks to Frederick.
Frederick, go ahead, three. First 3 points for the Blue Comets. Another net issue. We've been having a lot of net issues lately.
Yeah, we got to invest in some nets here at USD 413. It's students first, nets second.
We counted last week, the varsity girls game against Independence last week, we counted 7 different net stopping calls. So it's a tough life here at Chanute High School.
It's like they switched to a zone, bringing the pressure out.
We got Griffin Eaton here in for the Grizzlies, along with Hudson Baker, 6'6" freshman.
This team that Chanute has this year has played really well in the zone defensively as compared to the man. For whatever reason, they just look more comfortable playing the zone. So we'll see if that makes a difference. 5 with a wide open shot.
3-pointer.
Don't leave him open. He is
good.
A smooth shooter. 9-3.
Combs gets it over to Seamster. Now to Frederick. Frederick wanted that 3-pointer.
Thought about testing that hot hand.
Custer driving middle.
Oh, did they call it? On the floor.
Crabtree not happy about the call on the floor, but Blue Comets will go ahead and take it out of bounds here. Gets it to Custer again. He goes up strong, and he'll get fouled coming down. That's going to be on number 10, Chase Carnahan. Looks like Carnahan slapped at it, and the officials will go ahead and give him that foul call. Combs over to Seamster, back to Combs. Combs with the Euro step, and he gets another charging call.
Anytime you leave your feet down low, it's dangerous. This team defensively is really, really good about getting their feet set and waiting on you and drawing those charges. So.
And Meister did a great job of staying outside of the paint on that one and being clear to pick up that. Eric Erb in for the Blue Comets.
Eric Erb in.
Combs.
Chanute has got to adjust, the way the officiates are calling this game and how they're playing it defensively down low to the basket.
Combs takes the seat with 2 early fouls.
Be interesting to see
now.
if he gets back in this first half or not.
Eaton.
Still sitting in that 2-3
Looking
zone.
to Baker. Now to Meister. Meister, turnaround jumper, no good. Custer with the rebound. Getting a screen from Frederick. Frederick not set, but that's okay, they didn't call it. Sean Williams gets tipped on that shot. Eaton now, one-on-one against Cam. Cam doesn't quite get the block, but no basket. Seamster comes down with the rebound. Heston gets it over to Williams now. Frederick, one dribble, picks it up and gets tipped out by Baker. And Eaton comes up with the ball now. Blue Comets wasting some of their dribbles. And Meister will get called for the travel.
Couple steps before you put the ball on the floor, man. That was a lot of crazy action there, back and forth.
Yeah, absolutely.
20 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's 9-3.
Another low-scoring quarter.
Yes, it is. See if Blue Comets can't put a bucket in here before the first quarter.
Williams looking to try to get the Blue Comets the last shot before the end of the quarter. Seamster over to Erb. Erb guarded tightly by Heston, and Erb will throw it out of bounds. .4 seconds. Heston picks up the ball. Long three-point attempt. That's going to be off the back of the rim. Meister had just enough time to tip it back in, but that's still going to be no good. We're going to go ahead and take a minute-long break here, going into the in-between quarters. So we'll be right back here on Comet Vision.
Cleaver's Farm and Home is a family-owned and operated business located in Chanute, providing retail and wholesale farm and home supplies, building materials, and much more. Cleaver's has been providing business and materials for locals for 3 generations and has been a huge part of events and clubs at Chanute High School. Cleaver's Farm and Home, located at 2103 South Santa Fe.
At Chanute Church of the Nazarene, we are ordinary people engaged with the body of Christ, equipped to be used by an extraordinary God, and empowered to advance His kingdom. Join Pastor Doug, Pastor Ryan, and Deaconess Karen for Sunday morning services. You can tune in on Facebook or in person at 1313 West 14th Street in Chanute. Or you can call 620-431-2040 for more information.
Six-point lead by the Grizzlies here at Chanute High School. We've got 8 minutes to a new quarter. Blue Comets coming out to start with the ball. See if they can get more than 3 points this quarter.
Yep, see if any adjustments are made. See what happens here. We got number 4, Larson Kester, into the game for the Blue Comets.
Both Kester brothers in.
Double screen up top.
Eaton barreling through them, gets it to Cam. Cam spin moves up with the left hand, tries to spin it in, no good. Completely missed the backboard there.
Get on it.
Frederick
gets on it.
Gets away with a little bit of a kick there. Custer to his brother, Lars, back to Cam. Over to Caden. Seamster pulls up short off the front of the rim, and Frederick gets it slapped out of his hands. Heston with the ball, kicks it up to Vincent. Vincent gets blocked by Seamster from behind, trying to go up and under, and that's not going to happen.
That was a good kick ahead by Heston.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good
Seamster
job of getting his eyes up. Seamster kind of
with a little bit of a stare down.
had a little impressive. Maybe he shouldn't have looked at him there after the play.
Heston into Meister. Meister, not a Vincent. Over to Heston again. Meister one more time. Eli will take it up top now. Over to Vincent. Kicking it around the perimeter. Gets it over.
Frederick draws the charge. Good job of sitting in there.
Caden Frederick's feet set. And Vincent rather. Trey Vincent will get called for the charging foul. Trying to get it over to Trent Brock, but
they had him there. Playing that 2-3 zone, you got to rotate backside, or else those easy dump passes are going to be there. So see if they don't look to go there again.
Looking for Herb. Herb now. Frederick for another three-point attempt. In and out. Herb slow to get up. Vincent now with the Grizzlies have the possession. Over to Brock. Kicks it back out to the perimeter. Heston pulls up. And Custer gets it over to Lars. Lars gets a blocking call called on Trey Vincent. Blue Comets will take it out on the near side sideline. Seamster throwing the ball. 6:22 left in the half. Larson Custer getting it to Seamster. Seamster back to Larson as he pump fakes, goes down in the middle, and a jump ball call. Larson was really wanting to get a little contact in there, but officials aren't allowing it.
They changed the possession, so it's going to be Labette County ball. Opportunities inside the paint have been few and far between for the Blue Comets tonight.
Absolutely.
They're going to have to hit a few shots from the outside to open that up.
Grizzlies doing a great job of collapsing on the paint. Anybody getting in there. Got a few new faces here for the Grizzlies. John Redford here, number 2.
Kind of got that old school style of offense. Just passing around, find the open shot.
Meister missed three-point attempt. Frederick gets fouled on the rebound. Looks like that was on Meister. Meister trying to get the jump ball call. Crabtree taking advantage of the referee being over there, giving him a little talk. Larson, ball handler for the Blue Comets now. Hands it off to Seamster. Seamster spin move, right hand up, in and out.
It's an
Off the side
athletic
of the
play
rim.
there. I think he needs to do a little bit more of that. Looks pretty good doing that.
Heston, long three, that's good. He's got a really nice high arcing shot.
He does. He's a good shooter. You got to keep him in check. One of those kids, you got to keep a hand in his face.
If you ever watch Sports Science, they did an episode on Steph Curry, and statistically speaking, the higher your arc is on your shot, the higher the percentage of your shot going in is.
I'm gonna have to remember that formula in old man's basketball next year.
Yeah.
I think it's important to note the youth on the floor for the Blue Comets tonight. You know, there's not a single senior out there in their rotation. Herb with the big three.
Eric Herb breaking the drought for the Blue Comets.
You're gonna have to hit a couple of those to loosen up on the inside. Another three.
Absolutely.
They're
Granted, you also got to understand that the only senior on this Blue Comet squad, we have two of them, is Garrett Allman and,
Aaron. And Aaron's,
I guess we have three seniors, Aaron Robertson, Garrett Allman, and Keandre Gregory.
Alex Meister with a steal and easy layup. Push it out to an 8-point lead.
14-6 is the score right now. Custer gets it poked out of bounds. That was Chase Carnahan on the play.
Sean Williams back in the game.
Williams, great ball handler. Russell McCarty also in for the Grizzlies. Lars, great up and under. And he's gonna go in with the left hand.
Freshman looking like a senior.
He had that little hesitation.
He does. He's kind of got that old man style play as well. He kind of lulls you to sleep.
He's not super quick, but he's
Soft
efficient
off
with
the
his
glass.
moves. Redford with the ball, gets it to Heston. Back to Redford. Labette still taking their time. They have a wide open man down low at McCarty.
It's interesting. Almost.
Williams has to get on the backside there, and that's gonna be Meister for a three-point shot. Another net issue here tonight.
Meister's putting together a pretty good little game for himself here tonight. 17-8, 9-point lead for the Grizz.
Larson curling, kicking it out to Herb. Herb over to Custer. Cam to Williams. Over to Seamster now. Pull up three. Way off. Crabtree not happy with that shot. Heston now to bring up the ball for the Blue Comets, or sorry, for the Grizzlies rather. Swinging it around. Blue Comets defense very, very spread out. Could be dangerous. Grizzlies doing a great job of having open men on the backside. Heston back over to Carnahan. Back to Redford, kicks it down low. Going up, McCarty gets fouled on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
Good ball movement there in that possession for Labette County. At least the 2 free shots.
There's a foul on Cam Custer. First shot is good.
Pushes it out to a 10-point lead here.
McCarty up for his second shot. In and out. Seamster with aggressive rebound.
It was a good, strong rebound. Cam brings it up, got Eric open wide.
Eric,
Corner.
go ahead three. Kicks it off the corner of the backboard. Heston now. Had a steam going up with his left hand.
Another acrobatic finish there. The kid can finish, he can shoot. Good all-around ball player. 20-8 now. Labette
Larson
County.
to Williams. Williams spin move, kicks it out to Herb. Herb to Custer. Custer pump fakes, goes middle. And he's gonna get called for a charge. That's 3 charging calls against the Blue Comets. so far, I believe, one against the Grizzlies tonight.
You know, their defense is similar to what we saw earlier with the girls for Labette County in that, you know, they're going to guard the rim. They're going to put their feet down and let you come into them. So once we get past that first level, our guys are going to have to stop and put up the jumpers rather than going all the way to the basket.
McCarty going up, contested, and he's going to get an over-the-back call on Seamster.
He had a good opportunity there, missed it, kind of upset at himself, wanted to go for that ball. Oftentimes emotions get the best of us. That's when fouls happen a lot. After you miss an easy bucket, so most of my fouls happen anyway.
Right. McCarty, good strong move though.
Shooting 1-and-1. Caden Seamster looking to close this gap. It's 20-8.
Seamster struggled a little bit from the free throw line so far this year, but you know, he's obviously been working his way up to a starting position here on varsity. First shot, no good.
Off the
Brock.
back iron, kicking
Brock
ahead
with
to
the
Henson.
rebound.
Better get a hand in his face. He's likely to pull, passes it inside, kicks it back out. Henson dribbles around, finds a guy wide open.
Travel
travels.
call on Carnahan.
Henson did a good job of finding Carnahan down low.
Williams now for the Blue Comets. Still swinging it around. Heston trying to poke it out. Seamster with the ball. Over to Herb. Herb takes the screen. He'll hand it off once again to Lars. Back out to Seamster. Seamster with an open three. Off the front of the rim. Herb trying to get his own rebound. Tries to save it, but he'll get called for stepping out of bounds.
Good effort play by Herb there, going for the ball. Shots just aren't falling right now, the Blue Comets.
Absolutely.
Gotta
Down
keep shooting.
12 right now.
It's not helping that, you know, Carter Coombs got in foul trouble early, got those 2 charging fouls. He's on the bench. He's one of their better shooters.
Which is tough because, you know, Carter's a great ball handler and, you know, he is great, has done a really good job this year of driving to the rim. Carnahan holding the ball, waiting for the last second shot before halftime.
At this point in the season, you know, you've kind of played with the same group of 5 or 6 or 7 guys on the floor. And the thing right now with the Blue Comets is there's a group of 5 on the floor who haven't really been playing together because of injuries, fouls, whatever. So,
Yeah.
not to make any excuses, but I think they're fine as long as they stay patient.
5 seconds. Heston, pump fake,
Kid they wanted.
three-pointer over the backboard. And that's going to be that for the first half here.
20-8.
20-8 is your score. Low-scoring game once again. Blue Comets and the Labette County Grizzlies. We're going to go ahead and take a 3-minute long, or sorry, I take that back. We're going to take a 30-second break. Then we're going to come back and let you watch the cheer squad dance. We'll be right back in 30 seconds.
Staff that is trained and certified through the state of Kansas to assist children in a safe learning environment as they continue to grow. Our wide range of activities encourage physical, mental, and spiritual growth. Give us a call at 620-431-1842 to find out more information on how to get your child enrolled today.
20 seconds left in halftime here. Blue Comets still down by 12 points, not 16. Still down by 12 points here. Looking to make something happen in the second half. Still in single digits for the first half. Labette County with incredible defense on them.
Absolutely.
It'll be interesting to see what head coach Devin Crabtree, not only said to his players, but drew up for him too.
I think one of the best adjustments he made was an easy one. It was putting 24 back on the court.
Exactly. That is if he can stay on the court.
But yeah, they're gonna have to get some shots to fall.
Combs dishes it to Frederick. Frederick, right-handed hook, up and in.
There. Good
Quick
dish.
scoring.
Good
Breaking
finish.
that single digit
Came out
mark.
of the press, maybe trying to speed him up a little bit, get him out of their rhythm.
Brock to Vincent.
They're going to the man, back to the man. Grizzlies are getting in their man offense.
Hands off to Carnahan. Carnahan back to Vincent. Guarded by Combs. Double team. And Williams will get on the floor with Meister.
Jump ball. Arrow points.
Looks like they may have
Labette.
called that jump ball just to prevent some sort of injury,
Yeah, I agree.
which is a good call. I agree with it.
Inbound play
Cam.
throws a little strong. Cam Kester, wide open layup, gets pushed in the back.
Foul. And one. It looks like it's going to be a foul on the floor.
Calls it on the floor. There's a lot of palms
Chanute
in the air
coaches
across the gym.
livid. So the Blue Comets are going to pass the ball in from baseline. That would have been a huge play if it would have been on the shot.
It would have. I don't normally comment on the refs, but that was a tough call if you're a Blue Comet fan.
It is.
But again, as we mentioned earlier, it's a tough job they have. He's running behind. You never know what he saw. Cam going back to the rim.
Going back up, and he is finally going to go to the line for two. I think a good strategy for the Blue Comets would be to start getting the ball down low to Frederick. Frederick has a good 4 inches on Brock, who is really their tallest player at the moment, unless they start putting in Baker, Hudson Baker at 6'6", but by far, Caden Frederick has a size advantage down there. They can even start double teaming,
Second one good.
kick it back door.
Yeah, they've definitely been, or came out more aggressive. They're going to the rack.
Williams on defense. Meister now guarded by Custer. Williams and Heston. Vincent guarded by Seamster, which you don't see very often because Seamster is one of the bigger guys out there.
Dribbles it off his leg there. Ball back to the Blue Comets. Carter's bringing it up. Setting
Carter.
up their motion.
Guarded by Heston. Now Custer. Back to Seamster. Carter looking for the step back. Did exactly what Vincent did on the other side and just bounced it off his foot. Out of bounds. Grizzly ball.
Heston's played good defense on Carter Combs tonight, making it tough for him to get open shots.
Blue Comets now in full court press, but Heston breaks that real quickly. Brock, corner three.
Got a mismatch right now, and you got to
Heston.
get some help.
Guarded by Frederick. Beats him to the rim. Gets stripped by Williams going up.
Playing 5-on-4 right now. See if they can
Williams.
take advantage of it.
Gets poked out, dives on the floor. That's going to be
What's the call here? Bunch of eyes looking around.
a little bit of confusion going on here.
We're still not sure. Did they call jump?
We hear the official say jump ball over there, but the scores table needing to talk to the official. So it'll be interesting to see what comes of all this. Of course,
Sure, you guys are just as confused at home as we are here. We're not really laying it out as to what happened because we don't know.
Of
I don't
course.
think they do right now either.
veteran score table official and Mr. Rex Babcock over there. Looks like there's a time adjustment. Seamster now to throw the ball in for the Blue Comets. Gets it. Should have gotten it to Combs a little sooner. Combs taking the screen from Frederick. Frederick posting up down low. Seamster, spin move, gonna get called for the carry. And that's gonna be a turnover. Blue Comets still in the full court press. Sean Williams on Heston. Probably two of the fastest players on the court.
Score 20-12 right now. Labette County hasn't put any points on the board in this third quarter. Let's see if they can change that.
Heston denies the screen from Brock, then takes it again. Pick and roll by Brock.
Good defense there by Seamster.
Seamster
Lays
knocks it out of
for it.
bounds. Seamster did a great job of, when Vincent cut, just getting the arm out there and denying the pass. Went right into his hand, didn't get the possession though. Heston to Brock, Brock off of his foot.
Loses it.
Brock
kicks
trying to
out.
get it to Eaton. And that'll go out of bounds before he can get it back in. Blue Comets with the ball, right next to the scores table.
Yeah, I think-
Timeout, gonna be a full timeout by the Labette County Grizzlies. We're gonna go ahead and take a 2 commercial break with them. We'll be right back here on Comet Vision. My name is Caleb Wood, again alongside Kip Keeley. We'll be right back.
Grove has provided Portland and masonry cements to construct highways, bridges, commercial and industrial complexes, single and multifamily homes, and other important structures fundamental to America's economic vitality and quality of life. We're also big supporters of our local schools and Cheney High School athletics. Ash Grove Cement Company. Strong foundations, strong future, rock solid.
And we're back after 1 break instead of 2, apparently. Blue Comets to throw the ball in from the far sideline.
See if they can get something set up here.
If you can't see it on the screen, it's because it wasn't. Seamster to Williams now. Williams drives, gets it to Custer. Custer goes up, gets stripped by Carnahan.
It's a good idea, taking it to the basket.
Gets it over to Meister. Meister drives baseline. Looking back for Carnahan.
Eaton kicks to Carnahan. Carnahan gets over to Heston and Meister draws the foul there. He's going to have a chance at 2 here. It's an opportunity to get the first point on the board this half for Labette County, and he drops the first. Makes it 21-12. Alex Meister shooting his second. And he makes the second as well. Pushes it out to a 10-point lead. Carter Coons bringing the ball up the floor. Coach Crabtree calling for a little bit more effort and enthusiasm on the floor. Carter hits a three. Immediately gets a timeout by Coach Crabtree. Might have been the spark they needed right there. They needed to get Carter an open shot, get him involved a little bit. Brings it to a 7-point game here.
We got a break coming up. We're going to go ahead and take a single break, single commercial. We'll be right back here on Common Vision.
Hospital. Let Angels Care Home Health give you a little security during an insecure time. Angels Care is a Medicare certified agency that provides skilled nursing and restorative therapy services at home to people in Chanute and the surrounding areas. These services are 100% covered by Medicare. To learn more about Angels Care and how they can help you stay healthy at home, call 620-432-0025 or visit angelscarehealth.com. Angels Care Home Health. We serve patients.
Back here, Blue Comets in full court press.
They're picking up the pressure this half. Clear adjustment that Coach Crabtree made. He wasn't going to sit in the zone anymore, let them just throw the ball around until they found the easy shot. He wants to put the pressure on them, and so far, so good. But we'll see if Labette makes an adjustment themselves. So they can get the ball in.
For sure, it's been working, cutting the deficit from 12 to 7 now.
Yeah, they break the trap pretty easily there.
Heston with the ball, gets it Carnahan, takes the screen, drives middle, goes up right hand, and that's going to go in. Quick little turnaround.
Nice soft touch there on the basket by Heston. Sorry, Carnahan. Carnahan is the one who made that shot.
Carnahan now gets the foul call on Custer rather. So the Blue Comets are going to throw it in on the far sideline. Right now in the game you have Caden Seamster, Cam Custer, Carter Combs, Caden Frederick, and Sean Williams. Kicks it over on Carter Combs, irate about his third charging call.
Carter's a little frustrated right now. It's understandable. He's got 3 charging fouls. Anytime you get a charging foul, for some reason, I don't know why, it's just a little different than getting any other foul. It just kind of frustrates you.
Yeah, it's rough.
It kind of gets you out of your rhythm when a team is able to draw charges like this.
Yeah. So that's his third foul for the evening. Carter, again, very frustrated because he had a wide open Caden Frederick on the opposite side.
He made a good decision. He did. I guess he didn't make a good decision about leaving his feet down low by the basket, but the pass was good.
Brock to Vincent. Back up to a new face. We got Cooper Peak here.
Blue Comets are guarding hard, getting down low. Love to see it.
Vincent over to Peak. Peak, three-point attempt off the back of the rim.
Go up and get
That's going to be a foul over the back on Vincent.
Good box out by Seamster. You box out and you go up strong, more likely to give you the over-the-back call. Larson Kester subbed in for the Blue Comets, and number 3, Griffin Eaton, subbed in for the Grizzlies.
Trey Vincent taking a seat for a little bit. Carter Combs now onto that double screen, looking down low for Frederick. Frederick kicks it back out to Combs. Combs drives middle, kicks it out to Lars. Lars drives middle, back to Combs.
Right
Combs,
there.
Three-point shot, and that's going to be good for the Blue Comets. Three-point shot, Carter Combs.
All he needs is a little bit of an opening, and he's going to hit
Jason
it.
Heston.
Oh, there's
Meister for
open.
3.
He
And that's going to be good
responds.
too. And that's going to be a timeout for the Labette County Grizzlies.
Meister.
Looks like it's a 30-second timeout. We'll take a break with them. We'll be right back here on Comet Vision.
of Kansas is a family-owned and operated business since 2014. We are your local source for seed, service, and solutions. Ag Strategies of Kansas offers an assortment of options including channel seed, grid sampling, Hubbard, Crystal X, and Show-Right feeds, along with the expertise you need in your farming and ranching operations. Contact Wade Collins at 620-433-7274 for more information.
Still only down by 9. Blue Comets holding in there. 2:39 left in the third quarter here. Combs bringing up the ball. Cam from his brother Lars, back to Lars. Kicks it over to Williams. Williams drives middle. Back to Cam, hands off to Lars. Lars pump fakes, gets it to Carter. Carter takes the screen, goes up, right-handed fadeaway off the backboard.
Really good finish. He almost just guided that shot, pushed it in.
A little bit of a shot put into the basket.
7-point game here. Energy's picking up a little bit.
Heston guarded by Williams. Now Lars guarding Peak. Eaton
Had him open for a second down there.
Heston pump fakes,
Finish,
gets it
good
down to Brock.
pass.
Brock gets fouled going up. He'll go to line for 2. That was a foul on Larson Custer.
Yeah, that was a good look by Heston. He pumped first up top, split him, then went up, acted like he was shooting, dropped it down low.
Great job by Larson to get there on the backside. Just got his arm right in there too much. Brock's first shot is good.
Grizzly have been good from the free throw line tonight. See if he can't hit this one.
Second shot missed by the senior, but
Big offensive board.
picked up by Meister now with the mid-ranger. That's not going to go in. Blue Comets with a rebound. Getting it down the middle to Frederick. Frederick gets it poked out, goes up strong anyways with the left hand, and they're going to count that on the foul.
That was a big play. I think Frederick took about 6 steps, but because the ball was jarred loose,
Yeah,
a couple different times he was able to, so it was all clean, but kind of a weird looking play. Big play. If he can put this one in, it'll bring him to within 5.
Caden Frederick looking for his 8th point of the night. Baker now, the freshman, in with a rebound, standing 6'6". Meister loses the ball by Custer. Custer
And he
better
finished.
pick it up. Goes
Nice
up left
finish.
hand and finishes 2 hands.
I was waiting for him to throw it down, 2 hands,
I
bring the
know.
rim down.
I'm not so sure he can.
I don't know. Maybe another year in the weight room. He
There you
might
go.
get there.
A few more squats, toe raises, lunges, all that stuff. I think he's more focused on his 3-point shot. Heston,
Yeah,
his
Heston's
floater,
down. They gotta
no
go.
good.
Ooh. We got an injury on the floor, Heston, right now.
Heston looks like might be a cramp of
Cramp.
some sort.
You're right. It definitely is a cramp.
Glad
see
it
it in
is
his
only
calf.
just a cramp.
I agree.
At first, you saw the muscle tense up on his calf there.
It didn't look good, but for you folks at home, I know you can't see it right now. He's fine. It's just a leg cramp. They'll get him stretched out. Hopefully he can get back in the game.
Needs some more water in his system.
But going back to the beginning of that play, that was a good move by him and a good shot. Pretty
Absolutely.
impressive shot. 4-point game.
Blue Comets bringing the ball up. Combs taking the screen, pulling the 3. Gonna be just long. Rebound by the Grizzlies. Eaton now with the ball. Driving, kicking it off to Peak. Peak almost got called for the travel. Eaton now spinning. Redford gets it down low. Back out to Eaton for a long 3. It's gonna be short. Rebound by Combs.
25 seconds. See if they hold to the last shot, or if they get an open one, see if they take it.
Lars cutting middle over to Custer. Cam going up. Strong, 2 hands. Off the backboard. 10 seconds.
Cam's playing big boy ball this quarter.
Redford taking his time across half court.
You better hurry.
2 seconds.
left.
Eaton pump fakes.
Gets an open.
That's going to be way short. And that's going to be it for the third quarter. We're going to go ahead and go into a minute-long break. We'll be right back.
Blue Comets are coming.
with just down by 2. We'll be right back here on Comet Vision.
Nonprofit that blends the best values from its past with a progressive spirit towards its future. From its incorporation in 1975 as a center supporting programs for both children and adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities, Tri-Valley Developmental Services has grown to meet today's challenges.
Give us a call at 620-431-9550 for your needs, or find us online at talkofthetownflorals.com.
Coming out of the half, Blue Comets struggling a little bit in the first half, actually. Definitely making an appearance this third quarter as they cut their deficit from 12 now to 2.
I think the score of that third quarter was 20-6 in favor of the Blue Comets. So they, no, sorry.
It was 20-8.
20-8.
That
You're
was
right.
that was
20-8.
what the score was at halftime.
So it
Blue
just
Comets
flip-flopped.
definitely with a head of steam here going into the fourth quarter. But of course, as we've seen time and time again, Labette County great on the defensive effort, doing an amazing job with stripping the Blue Comets, getting hands in there, blocks, everything.
Heston back in the ball game. Good to see him back in there.
Vincent to Meister. Meister looking back for Vincent. Guarded by Combs, taking the screen from Brock. No hedge by Custer. Meister now. Heston picks up his dribble, gets it to Carnahan, back to Meister. Vincent looking down low for Brock.
It's a good defensive possession so far for the Blue Comets.
Back up to Heston. Heston slowing things down a little bit.
Heston can break you down in a second, though.
Vincent denying the screen, going middle anyways. Oh, gets it right
Sean
through
almost had
Williams'
it.
arms. Floater by Carnahan is gonna go down.
Possessions like that are tough for the defense. You play so hard, have a chance to steal it, and then they ended up hitting the floater. Good possession, on the other hand, by Labette County. They're being patient with it.
Taking their time, really finding their shot.
Larson
Lars for a 3. That's good.
Nails it.
Lars, big 3-point shot. He had 2 last week against Independence, 1 today. Down by 1.
Added a little flair with it, threw his 3-point in the holster there.
Heston gets it to Vincent. Cutting through. Doing a little pass and cut away. Heston cutting through. Meister gets it back to Vincent at the top of the key. Brock now down on the block, gets it to Heston as he drives through. Can't get off of him. Pump fakes, drives, pull up, falling shot. Meister and Williams fighting over the ball.
Sean fought hard for that one, man.
Custer coming up with it. Lars, pump fakes, drives, wide open lane, goes up with the left. No good. Brock down low, all by himself. And Custer there just a little too late, picks up the foul. And Trent Brock will go to the line for 2. On that previous play with Larson driving to the rim. Blue Comet fans and team incredibly frustrated, making it very vocal how frustrated they are. Crabtree right now talking with one of the officials. First ball, or first shot drops for Brock.
Grizzly continue to be pretty good from the free throw line tonight. It's important in a game where the score is low.
Second shot.
He misses the second.
Off the mark.
Right on cue, right when I say they're doing good. That's the way it works, I guess. 2-point game.
Cam with the ball, hands it off to Combs. Combs, step back, gets it over to Lars. Lars guarded by Brock, and he gets it a little handsy there.
Might have been a makeup call. I don't know if it was necessarily a foul. But
just enough. Eaton now back in the game for Brock.
he's going to be shooting 1-1. 17th foul on the Grizzly. No.
That was 6th foul, apparently.
Refs pump faked us there.
Labette now smaller players on the court. Really no big guys down low. Combs now guarded by Heston. Handoff to Lars, back over to Cam now. And he gets called for the push. Cam didn't think he shoved too much, but just enough to get that call.
Tensions are beginning to rise a little bit between the teams, the officials, the fans.
Carnahan
One of those games.
gets it to Vincent. Clock is not running. Now it looks like it is.
Clock is now moving.
Gets it down low to Meister. Meister will force a foul on Larson Custer again. Larson had a little elbow on him. You're not allowed to do that in basketball. They allow that in college, in some college and some NBA, but definitely not in high school.
See if they got drawn up for the inbound play.
Throwing the ball.
Back screen.
Looking for Vincent. Williams knocks it out of bounds. Officials going to talk to the score clock operator. Heston to throw the ball in now. Gets it to Eaton. Heston makes his way all the way up. Pulls up three.
Elevator screen.
Eli Heston.
Good design there. He was the guy who threw it in, and then he ran up all the way to the top of the key. They said a double screen, closed it up, drew it up to perfection, executed to perfection.
Seamster in the middle, waiting for us to give a screen.
5-point ball
taking
game.
it. Seamster fakes it over to Cam. Cam crosses over, floats it up. And he gets called for a travel somehow. Not exactly sure how. He crossed over and picked up the ball. Yeah, it looked like a regular two-step floater. Vincent guarded by Seamster now.
Putting pressure on him, playing good D. No, that's
Seamster gets called for the
tough
foul.
call there. It looked like he tripped on his own will there. That's going to be the 7th team foul for the Blue Comets. They're going to go to the line shooting a 1-and-1. I don't think we've seen Vincent at the line yet tonight, have we?
I don't believe so. Seamster may have had a little bit of a hand in there, but not enough to actually make Vincent fall down. Vincent at the line.
Big buckets here on out.
First shot is good.
Win.
6-point lead for the Grizzlies. Trying to make it 7. Off the mark.
Sean
Williams with the rebound.
Sean's had quite a few rebounds tonight. I'd like to see his stat line.
Combs gets it over to Seamster, back to Lars. Hands it off to Williams. Over to Cam. Looks like Carnahan poked it out.
Been a little of a dry spell here for the Blue Comets. They need a bucket here to stay in.
Had a
Off
big
the ball foul.
Like we talked about earlier, they had a big third quarter.
Yep.
Cam Custer to the line. He's a pretty good free throw shooter. Probably in the 80% free throw completion.
1-and-1 here for Cam.
First one's good.
If you didn't catch it, it was just an off-the-ball foul by number 10, Carnahan, called a push on him. He's got 4 fouls, something to keep an eye on.
Second shot also good. Looks like it's going to be a timeout for the Blue Comets.
Timeout, Blue Comets.
We're going to go ahead and take a full timeout here with them. 60 seconds. We'll be right back here on Comet Vision.
Servicing, tires, or bodywork done to your current vehicle. Stop by Shields Motors in Chanute to see what we can do for you. You can expect quality service and assistance with all your vehicle issues from any of our staff members. Come by 814 West Cherry Street in Chanute. Shields Motors, for all your vehicle needs.
Ryan Disbrow of State Farm Insurance in Chanute is a proud supporter of CHS activities. State Farm is ranked #1 for your auto, home, and life insurance needs. Our agency has been recognized at the state and regional level for outstanding performance in insurance and financial services. With Ryan Disbrow, our team is fully licensed risk advisors to protect your family and your assets. Come see Ryan and the team on Main Street in downtown Chanute today.
4-point lead here for the Labette County Grizzlies. 4:17 left in the game. Grizzlies with the ball to throw in from out of bounds. Looks like Blue Comets coming out of their timeout slowly, but are for sure going to be in a full court press here. Heston with the ball. Tiptoes out of bounds on the near sideline.
They get the turnover they're looking for. Let's see if they can't turn it around on the other side, get a bucket out of it. It's winning time right now, Caleb. Right when you get to that 4-minute mark. A lot of times, this 2-minute stretch here is where you win or lose the ball game.
Combs with the ball. Gets it to Williams. Williams over to Lars. Lars hands it off to Carter, and looks like it was off Heston a little bit. He can't deny that. Blue Comets with a little bit of a breath of fresh air there. Held their breath a little too long. Combs now with the ball. Getting the screen from Williams. Hands it off to Lars. Lars curls, gets it to Seamster, hands it back to Combs. Lars with a three-pointer. Off the mark, Williams going after it. He gets the rebound.
Offensive board, that's big, extra possession. Get it set up, see if they can't get a bucket here. Got to push
Combs
up top on number 5, Heston. They'll be shooting 1-1.
Combs to the line. He came in clutch last week against Independence with their 1-point victory. Had 2 free throws there to actually win the ball game with 2.4 seconds left, I believe, in the game. Carter, first shot's good. Carter's one of those kids who's developing to become a serious clutch shooter from all parts of the court.
It's the second. 2-point game. 3.5 left. Full court press. Get it in to number 3, Griffin Eaton. Eaton brings it up.
He's going to hold the ball for a while. Heston now with the ball. They're going to try to waste as much clock as they possibly can.
You're right
taking
there.
their time just passing. Cam goes up, gets a foul call.
Physical play at the rim. Good, clean play. Cam went up straight.
Levels Heston on his back.
Heston's a good free throw shooter himself.
Another good shooter all around, yeah.
2 shots here.
Off the mark. He's cramping up again, as you can see.
Cam, that was his 4th foul there, so he's got to be cognizant of that.
Heston trying to make a 3-point lead here. That's good. Combs bringing the ball up for the Blue Comets. Crossing over.
Heston continues to play good defense.
Gets it over to Seamster. Back to Combs. Combs drives middle, gets it to Williams. Williams for a 3-point shot, and that's going to be good.
Sean with a clutch
Blue
shot.
Comets
They're bringing it in quick, though.
Tying up the ball game. Heston wastes no time to bring it up the court.
36 deadlocked, 2:50 to go. This is a big game here tonight in Chanute, Kansas.
Crowd getting wild up here. All 25 of them.
Yes, I can't wait until all of you watching at home can join us here again.
Heston, three-pointer
Little
off
long.
the back of the iron.
Good
Lars
box out.
Custer with the rebound. Behind the back, guarded by Eaton.
Oh,
Loses it behind his head. Jump ball.
Larson
It's going to be Blue
had a-
Comets ball.
he had a great box out, and then kind of got a little ahead of himself.
Fortunately for him, Blue Comets got the possession there.
Tell you what, there's 3 freshmen on the floor for the Blue Comets right now. Playing some
Seamster
big minutes.
with the lob, going up
He
strong.
got
He's going to
fouled.
be fouled. Meister doesn't like that.
See if Seamster can't put one of these in at least. Give the Blue Comets a lead for the first time in, man, I don't know how long.
Seamster had a wide open lane there, and Meister sprinted to the rim, couldn't quite stop, got his hand on an arm there.
It's a good look. I think it was Cam who made that pass.
Yeah, Cam saw him wide open on the backside. Of
Hits the
course,
first.
Cam getting frustrated throughout the game today. I've noticed him a few times having wide open backdoor cuts and not getting hit on those.
He
So
was sure to see that one. See if he can hit the second here.
Seamster.
Big shot. Big minutes for the freshman tonight. Oh, looked like a push off. Heston's bringing it up. Look for him to make a shot here.
Meister now.
I'm thinking either Meister or
Eaton.
Heston or Carnahan.
To Carnahan. Carnahan
Big bucket.
with the back door, tying up the ball game once again. Combs now.
Combs getting them in the set.
Back to Seamster. Now Williams. Combs denying the screen. Jump stop, gets blocked going out of bounds, but
Drew
they're going to
two.
get
That's
called
5.
a foul on Carnahan.
That's 5 on, if they call it on number 10, folks, that's 5 for him. He's clearly upset. Tough call. Big game. They're going to bring
Carnahan.
in number 21, Trent Brock, to replace Carnahan. Carnahan played a good game.
Taking that mustache back to the bench.
I don't know how many points he had, but he put up some very, very meaningful minutes for them tonight. Played well defensively as well.
Absolutely.
All right, Coombs to the line. It's deadlocked at 38.
Carter. His shot's good.
Nails it.
Looking to get 40. Carter Combs
Little
off
strong.
the back of the rim.
1
Eaton
point
with the rebound. 1:44 left in the game.
Almost a 5-second call here. He's all over him.
Heston splitting defenders,
Oh,
trying to dish it off to Brock, but
great step
Custer.
in by Custer. Good look to the, oh man. Custer made a great play. Got a little ahead of himself.
Cam looks down court at Seamster and says, "My bad, I shouldn't have led you that much."
And it was the right idea. He had him wide open. It was just about 2 foot too far. Okay, minute 20 left. Heston bringing it up.
Blue Comets still up by 1. Eli Heston, Labette County's key player. They're
Ball
doing an
ISO,
isolation.
Putting him on one side of the floor. Great call, executed well, just missed the shot.
Combs now looking to drive, kicks it out to Lars. Lars,
Put the
big
game
three-pointer
out.
off the side of the rim. Gets it back to Heston. Heston taking his time going up court. Kicks it over to Vincent. Vincent drives middle, dishes it off to Brock. Brock goes up, little contact, not enough. And he will get the contact on the second attempt. Lars stood there. If anything, they should have called it on the second one. Stayed on the floor, maybe had a little bit of a reach, but not enough to get the and one call, in my opinion. That's Lars's 4th foul.
It is a tough call. See if he can't put the cherry on top. Makes it a 2-point game. 40 seconds left. Carter Combs bringing the ball up.
Combs A little push off there.
Got to be careful with
Heston
that.
doing a great job on defense.
Got to
Eaton
get
now.
something going here. 24 seconds and ticking.
A little
they
reach
called a
and foul
foul.
by Heston.
You know,
It'll be interesting to see how many fouls that is on him.
if you're a
That's only a
basketball
second.
coach sitting at home, you're pulling your hair out by that play right there by Heston. You don't want to foul a kid 20-plus feet away from the basket.
Combs guaranteed 2 shots. They're in the double bonus.
Good a free throw shooter as Combs. Makes the first.
Heston, like I said before, that was only his 2nd foul, so he has plenty to spare.
Yes, he's a smart basketball player. I think he was just so excited for the moment, kind of got a little ahead of himself. Ties it up. Big shots for Combs. He's a freshman,
Timeout.
ladies and gentlemen, and he's making big shots game after game.
Timeout for the Blue Comets. We'll see how long. It's going to be a minute long. We're going to be right back after 60 seconds right here on Comet Vision.
Experience. We'll do all kinds of sales, and our specialty is doing all the work for you, the owner. Our motto is complete service, start to finish. We have a very honest and hardworking crew that is ready to help you in any way we can.
Do you have auto body needs for your car, truck, or SUV? Give Aaron or Chris a call over at Nice Guys Restoration. Nice Guys offers a variety of auto body work. They specialize in repair, paint jobs, bed liners, door handle and window repairs, custom restorations, sandblasting, accessories, and more. Call down to Nice Guys Restoration and get a free estimate today at 620-433-4130.
And we're back. I just want to give a huge shout out to the Chanute Blue Comet basketball players. This is actually their 4th basketball game in the last 5 days. They have yet another basketball game tomorrow night at Parsons. So I can only imagine how fatigued they actually are. And to keep up with a team like Labette right now, being that fatigued, you know, kudos to them.
Things are about to get crazy in Chanute, Kansas tonight.
21.3 seconds. Game is tied 41-41, both teams. Labette with the ball. Heston looking to take the last shot.
Great thing is someone's got to win and someone's got to lose.
Blue Comets looking to double team. The person you don't want to take that shot is Heston.
They're going to call a timeout.
Another timeout.
7 seconds left. They're holding it for the last shot.
We're going to stay here, actually.
And we will see what he draws up.
Absolutely.
Coach Argabright, you got to think it's going to be in the hands of number 5, Eli Heston, but
that's been his go-to player all game. We all know that, you know, Heston has the capabilities of making those last-second clutch shots. I haven't watched him play too much, but I can only imagine he's probably done it several times throughout his basketball career at Labette County. So that's going to be who they're going to go to. They're probably going to look at maybe another double screen. Doesn't necessarily have to be a three-point shot, because all you got to do is get a basket.
Yeah, and they'll probably put the shot up with 3 seconds, 4 seconds left, just so they can have a chance at a second chance opportunity. A lot of times that's what happens on these last-second shots. It's not the first shot that gets you, it's that offensive rebound, put back. So that's what Chanute's got to really be cognizant of, is getting that rebound if they do happen to miss.
7.4 seconds left.
Foul would be...
Foul is probably what Labette's going to try to go for if you're Chanute. Take advantage of that. Maybe try to pull off a charging foul call. Take it into overtime.
41-all. They're going to set up their play. Heston throwing the ball in. It's probably coming back to him. He's going to come off the screen maybe.
Combs.
They're face guarding him.
Tight on Heston. Vincent up, and he misses.
Custer. The shot.
Vincent had a wide open lane to the basket. Just a little hard against the rim, against the backboard rather. And we're watching it here on a replay, and just a little too hard. Could have ended the game. Now it's going to go into an overtime.
They were wanting to get it to Heston there, and Chanute and Coach Crabtree did an incredible job of denying him. And so it kind of got out of whack. They ended up throwing it to Vincent. I don't think he was ready for it, you know?
Absolutely
he had an open
not.
shot, but I think they sat there in that whole timeout talking about how they were going to get the shot to Vincent, and then the ball's in your hands. You got to make a play.
Exactly. Another 8 minutes overtime here. Plenty of time for both teams to try to score as many as possible or prevent the other from scoring, if that's the case. Blue Comets.
Now, here's where fouls come into play. So, 8 minutes of extra time. Labette County already has one starter who's fouled out. Chanute's got a couple with 4. Larson Kester has 4. Cam Kester has 4. So
both Custers have to be very careful.
Very careful.
They've been vital roles here.
That's
Labette County starting with the ball on the near sideline. Exactly like they did starting the game.
You can't play timid, but you got to play really smart defensively here if you got 3 or 4 fouls. And that's tough to do.
Looks like they're trying to figure out how many minutes are supposed to go on the clock in overtime. I can't remember if it's 4 or 5.
I think it is 4. That's when they threw up 8. I was a little surprised. I think they're going to get it changed to 4. Yeah, they do. So we got 4 minutes.
The official in front of us signaling 4 minutes on the clock. We thank him for that. So half as long as a normal quarter.
Chanute went back to their zone. That's kind of interesting decision here.
Vincent gets it over to Eaton now. Eaton drives middle, kicks it out to Meister. Meister goes middle.
That County has
taken their time again.
Yeah, well, they've had a lot of success against this zone. It kind of fits their style of offense. They can just move the ball around, not get a lot of on-ball pressure.
Heston back to Eaton.
So we'll see what happens here. I wouldn't be surprised if Blue Comets switch back to man mid-possession.
I can honestly see Labette taking off a whole,
they might just hold
2
it.
minutes.
No shot clock in Kansas high school basketball, a rule that's controversial. Personally, I think needs to be changed. But the rule is the rule. You take advantage of it. Ooh, that was a travel there. He
travel call on Griffin Eaton. Blue Comet ball on the near sideline.
We are 1 minute and 12 seconds down. That's minute 12 second possession. Just like that, 2:47 left.
Blue Comets bringing up the court. I don't necessarily see them wasting time to try to score either.
Heston
gets it over to
ball D.
Cam. Now Lars. Lars drives middle, hands it off to Williams. Williams shimmies.
Sean
swings
had that
it
big
around.
3 earlier in fourth quarter.
To Lars. Lars pump fakes, drives, and that's going to be a blocking foul. Is it going to be on the floor or is it going to be on the shot?
I think they called it on the shot.
Looks like he did pick up his dribble. 2 shots.
And that's 4 fouls
on
for
Trent Brock. Heston still kind of limping around, struggling with the cramping on his calf there. Squatting down, trying to stretch it out himself as much as possible. First shot by Lars was good. Lefty. Second shot. Off the iron there. Vincent now for the Grizzlies.
Oh, it's
off his foot.
Sean wide open breakaway layup. Got pushed in the back on the floor.
That's going to be an and one. Sean Williams fouled going up. Eaton trying to get him before the shot.
That's big. And
Williams to the line for a 3-point attempt.
It was one of those that could have been on the floor, could have been on the shot. Bang, bang play.
Cooper Pekin for Griffin Eaton. Eaton, that was his second foul. Coach pulled him because it was not a very smart foul.
3-point play does not happen.
No good for Sean. 44-41. Blue Comets still in the lead by 3. Vincent now trying to drop it down low to Brock.
Easy bucket there. Grizzly.
Brock wanted the foul on that one.
1 point ball game.
Seamster.
Blue Comets.
And one. And
Carter
one call.
Combs.
Carter Combs faked the screen, went around his back, drove down the side of the lane, went up, split two defenders, and got the and one on that call.
That was an impressive play, man. That was
Carter to make this a 4-point game. That's good.
Again, impressive play by anybody, and let alone a freshman. You know, this is a high-stakes game. 4
Meister
points.
now in the paint, gets it back to Vincent. Back over to Heston.
This is an important possession here for Labette County.
They've got to start pushing it.
Yeah, you
if they
almost
want
feel
to
like
do something.
they got to score here.
Meister, long three.
And
That's going to be short. Heston with the rebound, and he's going to be fouled on the floor, but he's going to go to the line for two anyways.
I think he was
Blue Comets now in the double bonus.
Sean Williams on the foul there.
Sean Williams not in foul trouble. That's only his second foul, fortunately for the Blue Comets. Sean, a very good defender as well.
Hits the first, brings it to a 4 or 3-point game.
Couple new players in. We got Hudson Baker in. Peak also still in the game. Second shot, also good. 2-point game. Labette in a full court press. Chanute.
Dangerous pass, gets it ahead to Cam. Now.
Full
Okay,
timeout
we got a timeout.
by the Blue Comets. We're gonna go ahead and take that full timeout with them. We got 59.4 seconds left here in overtime. We'll be right back here on Comet Vision.
College has many in-county scholarships to offer Chanute High School students. If you are looking for concurrent credit classes that you can take while attending high school, general education classes that will transfer to a university, associate's degree, or trade programs, please stop by 800 West 14th today. Hashtag Show Knows Success.
Murrow Kelly Ford is proud to support USD 413 and our local student athletes. Murrow Kelly Ford understands the value of hard work, dedication, and the importance of faith and family. They are a full-service dealership with a new and used vehicle section, service department, and body shop. At Murrow Kelly Ford, customer satisfaction is their #1 goal. Good luck to the student athletes in tonight's contest. Murrow Kelly Ford, 3501 South Santa Fe Avenue.
.45, Blue Comets maintain a 2-point lead here against Labette County Grizzlies. Both teams in the double bonus. Just under a minute here in overtime. It's been an insane second half and overtime itself.
Yeah, his fouls are important here. Who's going to shoot the free throws is going to be important here. You would think the Blue Comets are going to dribble around until they get fouled.
Blue Comets to throw in the ball. Combs now. Gets it to Sean. They're going to waste a lot of time. Sean's going to go to the line for 2.
50 seconds left. Blue Comets up by 2.
As we remember, Sean missed that last free throw that he had for his 3-point play attempt. He is guaranteed 2 shots, though. First shot for Williams. Good.
Nails the first. Extends it out to 3-point lead.
If we remember, Sean also had that clutch 3-pointer in the 4th quarter as well to tie the ball game. Second shot. Also good for Williams.
Nothing but net there.
Up by 4, Blue Comets. 45 seconds left. Vincent, floater off the side of the backboard. Baker
Big play.
gets a putback,
Hudson
and
Baker, the freshman.
looks like Labette County will go ahead and take a timeout again.
38 seconds left.
We're going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back after this.
6 county area since 1961, Labette Health has earned national recognition as a respected regional medical center renowned for its comprehensive medical services and commitment to high-quality patient care. With over 80 physicians and providers throughout southeast Kansas, including our Chanute Clinic, Labette Health is 100% devoted to medical excellence. For award-earning family medicine and general surgery care, call our Chanute Clinic today at 620-902-2030.
J. Hatfield is a family-owned and operated business with over 25 years in the car dealership industry. With 7 dealerships spanning across Kansas and Missouri, you can trust us to find you the car that you've been looking for. Check out our inventory online at jhatfield.net or give us a call at 620-433-4964 to come in for a test drive today. J. Hatfield, located at 1401 West Beach.
Great by Coach Crabtree there. Great execution by the Blue Comets. Whoa, that was almost
Three-point attempt by Heston. Seamster pulling it back out. Lars gets fouled by Heston. 4-point lead by the Blue Comets. The inbounds play there was almost like a line inbounds coming out of the timeout. And Seamster just took off down court all by himself. And Combs lobs it over, and he gets the 2-point play there. Quick shot at the other end by Heston. Did not go. And Labette just had to foul. Lars, his second shot. It's good.
That was the second 5-point lead. Quick three.
Heston
Oh, nice steal by
passes
Larson.
it right to Larson and gets fouled again. 13.3 seconds. Lars goes to the line for another 2. We'll focus on the free throw shots here. First shot, it's good. 6-point lead. Trying to make it 7. Off the front of the rim. Heston. Pull up to pass. Meister. Another foul. At this point with 3.9 seconds left, if you're Labette, you might as well just let it run out.
Sean Williams got the rebound there, and he's going to be the one shooting the 2 free throws here with 3.9 seconds left in the game.
Sean nailed his last 2 free throws. With a classic jinx for myself. Second shot, also
Nailed the
good.
Second.
7-point lead. And
Heston's
just going to let it run out, and that's going to be the game. 54-47. That is your ending score here at Chanute High School.
Another great game, the second game, man. We had 2 good ball games here tonight. This one went into extra time. Great effort by both teams.
Absolutely. Great competition here. We're glad you can stop by and watch us. If you're from Labette County watching, thank you for choosing Comet Vision and a Chanute Blue Comet broadcast. If you're from Chanute, welcome back. And thanks for tuning in. My name is Caleb Wood. I'm alongside Kip Keeley. We're going to go ahead and sign off now. If you're driving right now, please be safe, stay warm, have a good night.